Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name's Joe. I'm a full-time eBay reseller and I find most of my profits at pawn shops and thrift stores, so let's get right into it. The first thing I come across is this knife set. It sticks out to me because it is made in Spain. Anything in Europe is probably worth looking up, and this one has good comps, so we're gonna pick it up at $10.99. The knife block has value as well, and since the set is incomplete, I'll split it apart. Nike discontinued making golf equipment a few years ago, so it's definitely worth looking up any Nike golf clubs you find. This one has no sold listings, but an active at 48 from the UK, so we'll pick it up for $3. After I find that Nike club, I sift through everything else and I come up with these Strata irons. Comps look decent. They're not the greatest, but they are definitely worth a pickup at $7.99 for the 4. Can't go wrong with a couple rolls of saran wrap for $3.99 for the business. I got excited when I saw this pearl, xylophone, and drum set sitting here. They are a great brand to look out for, and the thrift store knows it, so they have it priced accordingly. So there's no meat on the bone for us, but definitely keep an eye out. Not a bad first stop, including the saran wrap, which I bought for myself, and the knife set and the sets of golf clubs. We should be looking at a conservative $160 in profit, and we only spent $28, so not too bad of a first stop. Next up is this Goodwill. Never been here before, so I'm not sure what to expect, but we'll see. I spot this giant HP printer from far away. Some of these models can sell great and even sell great for parts. I would hate to ship something like this, but even the print head sells pretty quick, so for $10, it'll be a quick flip. This set is incomplete, but if you can find all of them, this Childcraft book set sells great. And I always check out the DVDs. Okay, I just got the printer and the movie. I'm a little apprehensive about getting that printer because it's so big, but we should be able to just take the print head out of it and make maybe $40 on it or so in profit, and another $20 or so on the DVD, so really not too bad of a stop. All right, next up is a Habitat for Humanity restore. I've also never been here, so we'll see. Power tool batteries are a definite BOLO, especially the higher voltage ones for lawn equipment. The price on this one looks a little crazy, but after I look at comps, it really doesn't look like too bad of a deal. Okay, I did just walk out of there with the Toro battery, paid up for it at $40, but there are open box and pre-owned examples selling for over $100 bills, so we should at least double our money. And the sell-through rate on it was really good, so I'm expecting it to sell quickly. Next up is this little pawn shop. It is small in here, but I've hit home runs in this place before, so we'll see if we find anything good. Everything in that store was overpriced today. Sometimes it goes like that, but there's another store just around the corner, so we're gonna try them next. Okay, here we are at the next one. This store is a Cash America. Opposite of the last store, this store has bare shelves. At least for tools anyway, their gun shelves seem pretty full. Goose egg. The GPS couldn't find this place, but we got here the old-fashioned way by asking for directions. I'm picky about pots and pans, but one brand that I will always pick up is Salad Master. So if it says Salad Master on it, you definitely want to buy it if it's at the right price. And $2.99 is a great price, so we should see an easy $30 or more profit on this piece. And here's a pro tip about pots and pans. Where there's one, there's usually more. So I look around and I find this one as well. And that looks like about it, so I keep looking around the store. but after I don't find anything else, something tells me to go back over there and look one more time. There's no price tag on this one, but they end up charging me $1.99, which is great. And then while they're ringing me up, I have to stare at this thing. Okay, I just picked up the 3 Salad Master pieces. Kind of glad we stopped, because I almost didn't come here, but just those 3 pieces, we should see over $100 in profit, so not a bad stop. I don't think I've bought anything at the pawn shop today, but here's the next one, Southside Jewelry and Loan. I have done well here in the past, so we'll see if it hits again. Walked out of that one with nothing. All right, we're already at our 9th stop of the day. It's another Goodwill. Thrift stores have seemed to kind of be the flavor of the day, so we'll see if we can capitalize again. Okay, I did not have high hopes for this store, but I did pick up the VCR and the Sony DVD combo. We should make between 25 and 30 a piece on those. They were $6.99, and they both sell between 40 and 50, so not too bad there. I also picked up this Callaway Hyperlight 3 golf bag. You won't see me pick up a lot of golf bags, but this one's in really good shape. They only wanted $9.99 for it, and there's only 2 active and 14 sold, so it's got a really great sell-through rate, so it should be a quick and easy $50 profit. And it's got some Woodford Reserve badging on there, so hopefully that helps sell it as well. Now that we're officially in the downtown area of Savannah, all the stores are really close to each other. This Cash America pawn shop is just 2 minutes down the street from that last Goodwill I was at. All right, another one empty-handed. It's probably about 3 o'clock already, but I think I'm gonna stop and get some lunch, and I'll have a couple of more after that, and then it's time to head home. So we're getting towards the end of our day. Well, lunch was just a figment of my imagination, but we're at the next Goodwill. I've not been to this one before, so we'll see how it goes. Walked out of that store with nothing as well. There was a really long line, and the 2 DVDs were not in their cases. So I would have been just getting the VCR, and I didn't feel like standing in that long line for just the VCR. So we're just gonna go on to the next one. I do have 2 pawn shops on my list left to go, but this may be my last one. We'll just see how this store does. Older Porter cable stuff can definitely be worth looking up, especially if it has this proudly made in the USA sticker on it. This one is no exception. It's only priced at $40, so it's a definite pickup. 5316. All right, I just walked out of the Cash America. This is why we go to the pawn shops. I picked up that Craftsman stuff. We were able to negotiate it $5 off, so not much, but we paid $55 for all of it. The Impact will pay for the entire thing. The batteries and the charger, they all have value. This Craftsman C3 line is a great line to look out for. And then this old Porter cable planer is probably the find of the day. I always look up the Porter cable stuff that's made in the USA. Metal body, so you can just tell it's heavy duty. Somebody spray painted it, which is usually not a good sign, but it doesn't matter for us. It should sell for in the mid $100 range, so we should easily clear a $100 bill on that one. So just that one stop should bring $200 to $250 in profit. So really good stop there. All right, I think this is going to be our last store of the day. It is your typical, very scary and dark pawn shop, but sometimes we do find home runs, so let's see what happens. This store is full of good inventory, but that's because most of it is overpriced. I do find a couple of old snap-on wrenches that I try and haggle with the old man running the store, but he ends up telling me that he'd rather put it on eBay than sell it to me for the prices I'm asking for. And that's about all I see here. Okay, so now I'm on the ride home. We spent a total of $156 on this trip, and now that I've got everything listed, the total asking price for everything is $987 plus shipping, so not a bad day. After fees, we should be looking around $650 or more. It just depends on if we get asking price for everything, so really good day for one day of sourcing. Thank you to anybody who stuck around this long. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button and let me know what you thought in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and check out the beautiful Savannah River.